is a festival that is packaged for the promotion of our cultural heritage.
It's the Lagos Black Heritage Festival 2013. It's a huge thing. It's supposed to be worldwide. And it's a beautiful innovation. We are proud of it.
This event is always celebrated with important dignitaries around the world. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to introduce Madam Eliza Martin Nascimento from the Federal
The Permanent Secretary has practically done my work, so I won't take too much time, but to thank you all for coming, for the representatives from Ekiti State, Osun State, Badagry. On behalf of my boss, the Governor of Lagos State, and the Chairman of the Black Heritage Festival Week itself, Professor Wadishoika, who had to very urgently travel out last night, but he'll be back this afternoon. I'm more than pleased with the aid of all the gentlemen, my professors, Mr. Kenani, and all the other able gentlemen who have done quite a lot of work to make sure that this week goes on very well and declare the week open. Thank you.
Nigeria, judges, corruption, House of Assembly, and when they steal the money, they fly out.
The government to siphon it all away. And everybody is guilty, traditional,
Is this
everybody
yours?
soldier.
It's very good. Oh yeah, tell me about it. Tell me, what have you done?
Well done.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Go ahead, explain.
Oh, yeah, explain.
Yeah, as you can see, this is flag.
Yes.
And these are representing our whole Nigerian masses.
Yes.
And people you see in this are being authorities, like politicians, the judiciary, the education sectors, civil servants, the military, the traditional. I call them questioning. Why? Because that brings back corruption. This object you see here is the mace. And which represent
The law.
a symbol of
authority.
of the government, yes. But yet, the thing is, as a symbol of president, it's 1,000 years.
I want to put to the plane.
The plane, occasionally, I see our politicians flying away with our money.
With our looks.
And we,
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well done,
I
young
think
man.
you press
Well done.
should look at what this boy has.
And from the eye of a child.
My name is Ifatunde Awarene, based in London, and I come to the Heritage Festival, Black Heritage Festival here in Lagos. You know, which is very important about this festival because years ago, my ancestors been stolen away from here, brought to Jamaica, brought to America, brought to London, different places. So I find myself back home, and you know, this festival of Black Festival is very important because it reminds you where you're coming from and where you're going to, because a lot of people forget where they're coming from and forget about their blackness. So this festival is very important and I'm very impressed with it.
exciting to see. This is exciting because essentially this is a West Africa, Nigeria, most of Africa are dealing with incursion of colonization, westernization. So carnivals and festivals like this help us to recall our heritage, for the younger generation. With the mass media, television, radio, Skype, the music they listen to. This is actually a good learning place, a good learning event for them, to be able to appreciate their own culture and appreciate that, as children of African or Nigerian descent, there's a lot to be proud of about, Nigerian civilization and what we've contributed to world civilization in general. So this is laudable. This is just fantastic.
The Black Heritage Festival is my impression about it is a very good one, because it's a kind of unification sort of to get us together, because so many of us now reside in different parts of the So by doing this, it makes us remember the good old days, and when we came back, we try to know that you are here, I am there. So bringing it back to Nigeria, most especially Lagos Island, is a very good thing.
Today is the State of Osun Day, and we're glad that you are here. We're very happy that you are here to do honor to this festival. You're welcome to day 2 of the Lagos Black Heritage Festival 2013. Thank you very much. This is quite wonderful.
And the principle here is, of course, Elisa Larkin, Basimento, who's the widow of a great race warrior, as well as a brilliant artist, dramatist, painter. And we're holding this session, especially in his honor, memory, and so on. And these are his, some of his works, his interpretations of the Odisha. But I just want to take this opportunity and to introduce Elisa Larkin.
Brazil, you find African origin, African influence, African civilization from so many different parts of Africa itself. The African presence in Brazil and in the Americas, it's important to remember, is not entirely a function of those enslaved. There were those enslaved, and of course there were huge numbers, but there was also the protagonism of sovereign Africans.
I first met Professor Nascimento at Temple University, and so I want to kind of, put him in, talk from a personal perspective about how, coming from Nigeria, coming from this background, my own perspectives and what I learned, per se, based on his work and based on his wisdom. It was very difficult for me to even begin to understand and appreciate where he was coming from in terms of deities. Shango, Ogun. Actually, one of my classmates dropped the class. One of the things that Professor Nascimento, who was very giving in terms of his knowledge and his wisdom, did, was he made us come to appreciate that there was really no difference. And he made us really come to actually, he tore down the walls, and he did it in very, very subtle ways to make you understand that a lot of brainwashing had occurred. A lot of mental enslavement had occurred. And there were, essentially, we never even really understood that there were more black people in Brazil than anywhere else in the world. And how those religions actually came to the New World. He made us understand that.
The African tradition, being celebrated in the diaspora, especially in Brazil, whether we're talking about festivals, we're talking about Ogun, Shango, Imoja, and all the rest of it, they are highly celebrated in Brazil, more than the way we recognize and celebrate those things here in Africa, and especially in Nigeria.
So we'll wrap up. I just want to state that there'll be another opportunity of meeting with Eliza before she goes. Let me thank all of you again. Thank you, especially Eliza, for being here this evening. And on Thursday, there'll be an opportunity also to interact with her. Thanks a lot.